Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about May favorites. I have so many hits and a miss. So we're going to talk about all of those products today, and let's go ahead and dive in because I have a lot of stuff to share with you guys. I haven't done a favorites in so long, and so I have a lot of favorites. So let's start with skincare. So first is actually an empty that I finished about a month ago, but it's so good. This is the Marula Foaming Cleansing Oil. I am a very big fan of marula oil, and I finished my marula oil a couple months ago, and I have a different oil that I bought that I'm going to show you guys. But this is the cleansing oil, and this lasted me literally a year. Like, I just got to the very bottom of it, but it took me a year. It's so good. The only bad thing about this product, which is kind of weird, but it smells so much like marula oil that when you are rinsing it off, you almost like feel like you're eating it. I know, it's like the weirdest gripe about a product ever, but it really does. Like, I really close my mouth and I'm like rinsing it off because I feel like the scent, like I feel like I'm eating it every time. So that's the only weird part about this, but I love this product. If you like good cleansing oil, is one that foams up a little bit, and I love marula oil, and it makes my skin look so good. Marula oil does. It's amazing. It's like a magical product, and I need to repurchase it, but I'm not going to repurchase this right now because I have a couple other cleansers that I'm working through. So yeah, but I do love this product and highly recommend it for a cleansing oil. My favorite cleansing oil after I finished that was my Tatcha Pure One Step Camilla Cleansing Oil. I'm not going to repurchase this. I think this is outrageously expensive and not worth it, but I bought this in like a set a while ago, and I have been using it in the shower. That's when I like to use my cleansing oils, or at night. A lot of times at night I'll use my calming makeup remover wipes, a micellar water, and then kind of like rinse off my face before I put my skincare on. So I really use these in the shower. And another favorite that's been going with this, part of the reason why I've been loving it so much, is the cocokind Organic Sea Moss Exfoliator. Is so good. It's a powder. It's really good for sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin and a lot of exfoliators irritate your skin, this might be really amazing for you. It's like a mineral rich and ultra finely milled exfoliator. Like, it's a powder, you put it in your hand, and then you can mix water with it, but I like to put this cleansing oil, I do about 3 pumps, rub it together, and rub it all over my face. And this is gentle enough for me to use almost every single day. Since I'm not using a really harsh exfoliator, this actually feels really good for me to use almost every day or every other day, and I love it so much. So these have paired so well together, or sometimes I'll just use water with this, but I find it works better and I get more of that like deep clean feeling if I use my cleansing oil as well. But you could use any cleansing oil that you like. For my favorite toner, you guys, I have got the tiniest bit of this left, and then I actually have one I'm using by Cocokind Skincare that's the same like rose water toner, but I don't like it as much. It smells so strong like rose, this one, and that I got, and the mist isn't as good, and I think I'm gonna pour it in here. I think I'm actually gonna dilute it a little bit, because I really just, I don't know. I don't like the mister on it. It's one of those that goes like psh, right at you. So this is so good, you guys. It's the badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I use this every morning, every night. It's so refreshing. I use it anytime my skin needs like a nice refresh when I'm not wearing makeup. And I think like a bajillion YouTubers have talked about this because it really is that good. It's so good. Every time I finish it, I always repurchase it. You can get it at Ulta. You can get it on Amazon. So good. And I thought with Cocokind I got like a set, and their rose water toner came in it, and I was like, oh, that'll be great because I'm almost out of this. And then it came, and I was like, I'm gonna use the rest of this up and then see what I want to do with that toner. So if you guys have any good ideas of how I can dilute a toner, I mean, I know that you can just dilute it with water. It's too strong for me. It really, like, it smells, I feel like I eat it every time. It's like, I don't know, it's like too much like rose. It makes me gag a little bit. It's gross. But this one does not, and I love it so much. Okay, next thing is my favorite oil, last skincare item, bio oil, you guys. The Pixie Woo sisters introduced me to this so many years ago, and this is so good. It's a specialist skincare oil, and it helps with scars, stretch marks, uneven skin tone, aging, and dehydration, and it's pure selin oil that's in here. I think there is some controversy around this product. I think some people like it. I think some people think it's like really bad for your skin. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't done a bajillion amount of research like on this product, but I did just buy a new one because I love it so much. This will solve any of my skincare problems. If I get a blemish, if I get texture on my skin, if I'm having a lot of dryness in my skin. I just am obsessed with this, and my skin all winter was really, really dry, and so I loved having this at night. I only use this at night. If you use this in the morning, you're just going to be kind of like an oily mess. So I only use it at night, but I love this so much, and I really recommend it if you want to do your own research on it. But I have never had any problems with this, never had any skin issues with using this. In fact, this really solves a lot of my problems, and every time I use it, my skin texture and just like pigmentation and evenness just improves dramatically. So I love this stuff so much. Highly recommend. You guys know probably my favorite primer. I've been using this for at least a year now, but I rediscovered it because I couldn't find it for a while when I started making videos on here again. But it is the Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer, and it's from First Aid Beauty, and I need to purchase a full size of this. I think 100% I am going to. These are like the little 100 pointers from Sephora, and I have like 5,000 points. I've just been saving them for like a bajillion years. And I only use my points when I see something good because they never expire. So usually that's around the holiday time, like December, and I'll get like 1 or 2 sets. And then I still have a ton of points. So I got 3 of these, I think. And I think this is my last one, and I really need to purchase the full size after this. But if you have like normal to dry skin, I love using this all over the face. It's really beautiful. My foundation goes on so well. My skin isn't dry anywhere. My foundation doesn't cling. It lasts a really long time. This has staying power, but it's hydrating. It's a hydrating primer. Because it is a priming moisturizer. So maybe if you have oily skin and you don't want that moisturizing effect, this wouldn't be amazing for you. But even when I have more oily days, I still find that this works for me really, really well. So I'm a huge fan of this. Okay, I have 2 favorite foundations. I don't think the first one will surprise you because I did my second chance review on the Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation, and I'm not wearing it today because this is my subscribers did my makeup face, because I love this makeup so much I couldn't take it off. I wanted to film this video and I didn't feel like taking it off and then putting another full face of makeup on to film this video because I wanted to film this today. So just 3 videos with the same makeup. Is this pretty? Okay. So anyway, I've been like sad though every day I've not worn this because I've been wearing it every day since that review, and I love it so much. It's so good. The only important thing is to really set that T-zone area, and then you'll be good to go. And it is locked and loaded. It lasted on me for literally 14 hours, barely faded. I almost took a picture until I realized how disgusting that might be. I almost took a picture of the makeup remover wipe because I couldn't believe how much foundation came off at the end of the night. A lot of times at the end of the night, like a lot of my foundation is really faded, but this, you guys, was still like a full face of foundation. It was unbelievable. I was like, what? That's why I almost took a picture. But then I was like, that's nasty, Abby, don't do that. So, huge fan of this, and my shade is Jubilant. Another favorite foundation this month has been my Marc Jacobs Genius Gel Foundation, and they, I believe, don't sell this anymore. If they still sell this, it's not at Sephora, or they renamed it, but it's really good. I love this. It is, my shade is beige medium, and I think I just got this last year. Like, this is a newer foundation for me. I don't know if they reformulated it, repackaged it, renamed it, but I couldn't find it on Sephora's website, so I don't want to talk too much about it, but it's a really good medium to full coverage, more of like a demi-matte finish than that vibrancy finish, and I just really am loving that. Love that foundation. For powder, I have fallen back in love with my dermablend, and I used this 2 years ago on my wedding day to cover up tattoos, well, a year and a half ago, and it's less than half empty. Like, it's got less than half in there, you guys can see. And this is so good, especially to set this foundation. Works really well, and it's really good for baking. It's really good. I'm wearing it all over my face right now. It's really good for like touching up. I just touched up my face because I was a little bit shiny, but it's really good for all over the face, for baking. It's just kind of like an all-around really good translucent powder, and this is the original. So this is their original setting powder. I think they have different shades, and you guys, this does not flash back. Does not flash back. Really good. It says that the setting powder ensures smudge resistant and enhances wearability of the Dermablend Cover Cream for up to 16 hours of color wear, but it really works like that with almost any foundation. So love that. My favorite bronzer, I have fallen back in love with my Jane bronzer. This is the shade Dream. I used this in my drugstore full glam tutorial, and it's just such a beautiful warm color. Again, I'm not wearing it today, I'm sorry, but it's such a gorgeous, like, warm brown color. It reminds me of my Bobbi Brown bronzer in medium, which I actually decluttered because it was too old, so I decluttered that before I moved here. But this is so good, so yummy, so rich. It's actually completely foolproof. Whether you're new to makeup, you don't really know how to apply bronzer, or if you're an expert and you're like so good at bronzer, you can build this up. It blends effortlessly. Like, it's impossible to get too much on your brush. It always fluffs out so nicely. So I highly recommend this for anybody who has trouble getting their bronzer to blend, just doesn't have a good bronzer that they like, that really is seamless, that doesn't mess with their foundation. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color, and I love it. Now that we're in the spring season, my favorite blush is one I almost decluttered but decided to keep because I don't have hardly any corally orangey blushes. It's the Kylie Cosmetics X-Rated, and I have been wearing this so much, and I think I am wearing a little bit of this today. I put a little bit on later in the day, not a ton, but I wore this yesterday and I was just like, I love the coral. It's just so yummy. It's so good. The peachy tones look so good with like my MAC Costa Chic lipstick, which is also another one of my favorites. So we'll just go ahead and talk about that. You guys know how much I love this lipstick. Like, it just doesn't get better. I just love it. I don't feel like I need to talk about it anymore. It's so good. Sheer frosty coral. It is frosty, but it doesn't look really frosty. It just looks like glowy and wet and yummy on your lips. So pick up MAC Costa Chic. You need it for the summer. So anyway, this goes so well with that. It's just a really gorgeous peach blush, and it's matte. There is no shimmer. There's nothing like that, so it looks good with whatever. And I don't love shimmer blushes, so huge fan of that. For brows, I have been loving going back to the powder. I've been talking about this in a few videos, but I'm using my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in Brunette Dark Brown. And I just love, like, more than a pomade where you only get one shade, like, that stuff dries out quickly, pretty quickly. And it just, like, it's so much, you can never use it up, and you get one shade. I think it would be genius for them to do dual shade pomades. Now, I don't know if that's possible, and I don't know, maybe it does exist, but I've only seen like the Anastasia Dip Brow, like the dark brown, like the one that I have. But this is so much better to me, and I have been rocking powder brows, and I love it. I forgot how much control you can still have with powder, plus you can use eyeshadow, so it's so cheap, and I know we all have so many browns in our collection, right? So, like, it's another smart consumer moment, right? Like, this I already had, so I've been using it, but if I didn't have this, I've been using, and even though I have this, I have been using this, my M Cosmetics custom palette that I created, and I've been using these two shades, which, don't those look pretty much identical to these two shades, right? It's exactly what I've been using. Pretty much most days I reach for this, actually. But I've been using this too, and so I just have been absolutely loving the powder brows, like majorly digging it on a whole nother level. So, so, so good. And then with that, I have a new favorite mascara, and I forgot that I had this. I bought this, not bought, but for the 500 point rewards, I got a Marc Jacobs set, like, which is, I had that eyeliner. It also came with a mascara, a lipstick. There are a few of those in here. But it came with this mascara, you guys. It's the Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara in Noir. This is so good. And it looks like the Lash Paradise or the Better Than Sex brush, but it's a wet formula. And I just talked about how I don't like wet formulas. I love this wet formula. It is like the perfect amount of wetness where it just like goes on so smoothly and makes your lashes look unreal. Like unreal amazing. They look so lifted, so voluminous. You can build it up. It doesn't clump. It lengthens, it volumizes. It does everything. It's so good. I'm obsessed, and I'm scared because I don't want to buy this full size. I can't bring myself to buy full size mascara, but like it really is. I don't know if I've ever tried a high-end mascara that I felt this good about. Not Dior Show, not Better Than Sex. Like this is quickly becoming like I don't know if I can live without this. Real, real good. Real, real good. With that, my favorite lip combo also came in that set. It is the Marc Jacobs lipstick, and this is the mini, and it's in Slow Burn. And this came in that little gift set, so I'm getting like my money out of that, even though I got it like in January and I hadn't opened it yet. So that is Slow Burn. I'm wearing it today. And this also came in that set. This is the oh my gosh, you guys. I am not this old. Changes Enamored High Shine Gloss Lip Lacquer. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just read that. So I have this combo on right now. So this is it over the lipstick, and it's what I'm wearing right now. And I'm literally, like, not even low-key, like high-key obsessed with this lip combo. I've been wearing it like every single day. The duochrome of this gloss is beautiful. It's so wearable, but it's got like that blue, green, like pink, red glitter thing in it, and it's just magic. I'm gonna be wearing this to the wedding this weekend that we're going to, and I'm so excited about it. I love it so much. And then my last favorite is my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Let's just mist it up. You guys, this seriously, oh yeah, and this is a favorite, my new fan that I bought myself. I don't have to do my own fanning anymore. Well, I do, but you know. Oh, I feel so luxurious with my fan. It has a mister too, but we don't use that. That's no setting mist. Don't use that. That's just water. Okay. Okay. But anyway, this seriously smells like heaven. Every time I put it on, I'm like, and then I'm like, you probably shouldn't breathe that in. It's just like water, right? It just smells so good. I love the way it smells. It makes your makeup last a long time. It doesn't make it too dewy. It doesn't make it too matte. It just looks beautiful, sets it into place, makes it melt into place. Best setting spray I've ever used. Ever used. All right, those are all our hits, you guys. Now we have our miss. From cocokind, you can see this like skincare line was pretty hit and miss for me. This organic facial cleansing oil. I don't know where to start. I don't like talking really bad about products, but this is awful. Awful. I have tried this a dozen times because I'm like, what do I do with it? I bought it and it's so bad. How do I make it work? I have tried mixing it half this with the tatcha, with more water and just a little bit of this. First of all, it smells like very naturey, and it's too naturey for me. I like don't like it. I think it smells like dirt on my face, and it leaves the nastiest oil film residue. That's the issue with it. No matter how many pumps I use, no matter what I mix it with, you put it on your face and it doesn't rinse off. It stays there the whole time, and you have to literally like take your towel and like rub it off. It's just, please don't buy this. It's just not good. No matter what I do, I can't get this off my face. No matter how much water I use, I have to use a towel to take it off my face. So just not worth it. Really don't like that product. I hate to end with my miss, but that's kind of the situation. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you, and give it a thumbs up if you want to keep seeing monthly favorites. Yeah, that's all I got. Have a great day, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah!